Hi everyone, and welcome to Amsterdam Drone Week and from Drone Talks as well. I'm here today for our first interview of the day with Soo Soon Teong. He's the SVP and Head of Unmanned Systems as SD Engineering from Singapore. So welcome, Soo Soon.
Hi, Lorenzo. Hi, Lorenzo. Thank you.
Hi. So Soo Soon, tell us a little bit about yourself, your company, and what are you doing here in Amsterdam, a long way from Singapore. Explain us a little bit your business.
Yes, so we are from Singapore, a long way from here. SD Engineering is one of the major engineering powerhouse from Singapore. So our businesses are diverse, but we do have a drone business under the cluster of commercial aerospace. So for my team, I'm leading a team of about 70 to 80 people, developing drones as a solution. So the drone itself is just a vehicle, but what we focus on is the safety and the AI that brings the results to the end user.
Excellent, thank you very much. I mean, you have a large team, you know, for a drone company these days. So, congratulations. And of course, I was reading the news, you know, and I've seen you did some demonstration here in Europe quite recently. Can you talk about that?
Yes, we were grateful for the opportunity. Port of Rotterdam, Drone Port, invited us to participate in one of the U-Space event. So we brought a team and we demonstrated a true multi-UAV operation to look at the scenario of delivering packages to a vessel. So we did that. The drones were quiet. We have good feedback. Everything was automated and autonomous. So it shows that you can do multiple drone operations with minimal manpower. That is possible.
That's kind of the holy grail, right, that everybody's looking for.
Yes.
That's amazing. And before we started the interview, we were obviously chit-chatting and you were telling me we don't want to sell the drone only, we want to sell a solution.
Yes.
So tell me a bit about how do you see this? Like, what is a solution for you and what are the pieces that make the solution in your opinion?
So in our view, you have the drones, that is what you need to fly, but that itself doesn't bring you all the way. And you do have the UAV OS, but the UAV OS doesn't really account for the effectiveness and safety of the drone. So we find that bringing the solution where we have the UAV OS, and we also have expertise in the safety of the drone to make sure that it flies safely in the environment, BVLOS, up to SIL 4. That's what we are targeting, that you'll bring the whole package, OS plus drone, safe drone, to accomplish your mission. So we are bringing a solution, not just a drone.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you mentioned SAIL 4, so obviously you are very accustomed to SORA, I guess. And I mean, here in Europe, this is what everybody's speaking about, you know. How do you see this SAIL 4, certification, design verification, the way you want to call it? How are you in the process? Where are you? What are you designing these days?
So the solutions that I talked about, it has been proven and tested in Singapore. So we do have a similar safety assessment framework by the Civil Aviation Authority of Singapore. And currently we have achieved a rating of medium. That's not to say it's the same as SIL 4, but we do have the foundation that we think we could tackle the SIL 4 requirement. So by working with the end user here, we hope to get a SORA that is up to SIL 4 and to approach YASA for the DVR.
Excellent. Yeah. You mentioned end users. I'm sure you are here also to look for, people that could eventually, partner with you and go along with the journey. Am I right? Are you ready? Do you have already some operators in mind, at least in terms of industries, or what are you targeting?
So Europe is a big region. I've been back here for 2 to 3 times and I've not met everyone. But to date, we have some interested parties that we are defining the use case and the ConOps. With that clearer, we can do a SORA, and let's see where we land up. I think most of them will be a SIL 5 or 6, but with mitigation, it could come down to SIL 4. So with that, I think we could be ready this year to working with you as well
thank you.
to submit to YASA for the DVR.
Excellent, thank you very much. So I think this is very interesting to see, you know, companies from overseas coming to Europe. There's always been, you know, a trend in the past years which seems to continue. I think it's a testament also to the fact that the regulatory framework it seems to be working, you know, to enable complex operations despite the challenges that we all know, member states being a bit slow, big, you know. But I can see that the interest is there, and I'm very pleased that you are here, Soo Soon.
If I may add one more point,
Absolutely.
from Singapore we are forced to do all this because we are a small island state. We have 6 million population in a small country. So everything that you could imagine, high population density, tall buildings,
Yes, it's there.
all those are there. And we have a framework that is supportive by the government. With that, we are, I guess, we benefited from that environment to create a solution that is tested, and we think we are able to benefit the European region as well.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Soo
Thank
Soon.
you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Lorenzo. Thank you.